So you're sure then? I'm definitely pregnant.
Yes, quite sure. I would say from the date of your last period, about 8 weeks, although a scan will give us a better idea. Are you surprised?
Yes, I suppose so. I mean, we've always been careful.
So you and your husband weren't planning on having children?
No, definitely not.
How do you feel now?
I don't know.
Well, it is early days. So if you do decide...
I'd love to have a baby. But I need to get it tested.
Tested?
For Huntington's disease. It's on my husband's side.
I see. Well, in that case, my first step is to refer you and your husband to a genetic counsellor.
No, I don't want my husband involved. He mustn't know I'm pregnant.
There's a 50% chance that any baby you have won't inherit the Huntington's gene. When you've had the test, then you can decide whether or not you want to continue with the pregnancy. Now, I know it's difficult to contemplate.
You don't understand. Tim doesn't know if he has it. It was his dad's sister, Tim's Aunt Louise, who developed Huntington's when he was a kid. She was an artist, did cartoons for the papers. She fought it like mad. You know, spending hours in the studio holding a pen in both hands to stop it shaking. I saw her notebooks once. Dozens of attempts at the same picture. She moved in with Tim's family in the end when she got too confused.
Has his father had the test?
If that's the way they're going to go, they'd rather not know.
I see. And how old is his father now?
Clive. He's 48. Lou was 35 when it started, so anything more than that's a bonus, really.
And what about Tim's mum? What does she think?
They're separated. None of them knew about the Huntington's, see? She couldn't handle it, realising that she'd had a child without knowing.
Didn't she want to be sure whether he had it or not?
I suppose it was easier for her to leave if there was still a doubt. First your husband, and then your son. I can understand why she wanted out. Not me, though. I knew what I was getting into when I married Tim. I'm not going to let it change anything.
Let's get Keen up again.
Do you think we'll get anything new, sir?
We just need the right questions, that's all. Something to make him flicker.
So can't we persuade him to have a forensic exam? It'll look worse in court if he doesn't.
He's not making it getting that far, is he? He's just sitting tight till we have to let him go. He's canny. He knows the partial ID on his number plate won't be enough for the CPS, or the fact that the profiler's description reads like his life history. We've only got 3 more hours with him. Let's make him count.
Let's say you do have the fetal blood test, and suppose that the results show Huntington's disease. What would you do then?
I'm not sure.
Because that's going to be a tough decision to make on your own.
But there are support groups and things, aren't there? You know, the way medicine's going, it could be treated pretty soon.
So you would consider having the baby?
I've told you, I don't know.
And what about Tim? If the test was positive, would you let him know?
No.
And if he knew you were pregnant, do you think he would want you to have the test?
You're making this really complicated.
It is complicated. Because if the baby has the Huntington's gene, that means both Tim and Clive have it too.
I realise that.
Don't you think Tim should know? Are you really going to keep this from him for the next 10, 20 years, knowing it's going to strike but not knowing when? You're going to be looking for symptoms all the time.
I'll deal with that when it happens. Tim's made his decision. But this is my baby. And I need to know what kind of future it's going to have.
Of course. I'm just telling you what the genetic counsellor will say, that you have to think things through.
I have!
And be prepared for the effect that having the test will have on your relationship.
Look, are you going to help me or not?
I'd be a lot happier if you included your husband in the process.
You don't understand. The only reason I'm doing this is because I care about Tim.
I can see that you care, but I don't think you're going about it in the best way.
I should have known if there was any problems, then you'd find it.
Shelley, all I'm saying...
Don't you get it? Tim has got enough to deal with without me adding anything else. Tim?
Yeah.
You busy all day?
Yeah, I'm just working out some stats that Dad can't argue with. If I can prove that expansion will save costs, then he's got nothing to whinge about, has he?
No. This planned expansion, you'll be even more busy, more trips abroad, more meetings with buyers. What am I supposed to do?
About what? Sorry, can you just move to the right? You're in my light.
I've just been to the doctor's.
Oh? What's the matter?
Just been feeling a bit tired and sick.
And what did the doctor say?
Not a lot, just that I need to take it easy.
Oh, don't go into work today then. Do you want me to call him?
No.
Well, just leave. I mean, you hate it there anyway. It's not going to be long before we can afford to pay you to work for us.
Work for your dad? Like I don't see him enough.
You get away with murder.
Here we go again. Talking about work.
What is the matter?
We need to talk. Oh, nothing. Just get back to your calculations. I'm sure they're slightly more interesting than I am.
Shelley, not at work today.
No, just been to the doctor's.
She's run down, apparently. I'd steer clear. Hey, listen, I want you to come and look at this. No, don't say anything until you've reached the final figure.
Goodness, a strategy meeting before breakfast. Pop those in the oven, sweetheart.
This is the figure for this year's projected sales.
Honestly, I turned my back for 2 minutes and he turns into a financial dynamo. Where does he get it from, eh? That's what I want to know.
Don't you dare go to say to me just because you can't act with competition.
No, that's way too much.
What's wrong?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
No, go on, tell me.
The boy, Darren, his brother came to see me yesterday.
What?
It's okay, he didn't do anything, just wanted to put me straight.
I'll make sure you know who you've married.
Something like that. He said I should keep away from Jerry, that he's not going to have any kind of life now, and if I see him again, then I'll get sucked into it too.
It's just threats. I mean, what can he actually do?
Anything he wants. Jerry killed his little brother. No amount of punishment's going to make up for that. Oh, I'm scared, Ben, and I don't know what to do.
No! You never could do a decent pass. Surprised you ever made scrum half. Here, have another go.
No, I'm worn out. I can't keep up with you.
How much longer are we going to do this?
What?
Well, you could run the business on your own now. You are doing already.
Here we go.
You don't need me around, you just think you do. I could retire, buy a little place in France. Drink pastis all day.
That's all you do anyway.
What do you think, Shelley? There's nothing to keep me here, is there?
Depends what you mean.
Just ignore him. He's looking for sympathy.
I think you should do whatever you want. I wouldn't mind doing something different. You know, moving away from here, changing my career.
Good on you.
At least you can speak French.
Shelley, Dad isn't going anywhere.
He brought it up, not me.
Look, we've got everything we need right here. We've got the house, the business. So let's just enjoy it, yeah?
Any problems, just give us a call, okay? Bye-bye.
I thought you were coming down. I'm trying to get hold of you all morning.
Got things to do here.
Well, I wish you'd rung and told me that. I've got 1 hour left with Victor Keane. Then I need a reason to keep him.
It's not that simple. Breaking the rules might be okay in your line of work, but my job's not the same. Medical evidence is supposed to be incontrovertible.
That's why it has to be you that does this. We know he raped those women, but I can't charge him without evidence. I'm not asking you to convict the man, just get him to trial.
So suppose they find out. What would that do to the rest of the inquiry?
No one's gonna find out. Keen's guilty. The only crime there'd be is if we let him walk away. Come on, I'll take you to the station now.
No, you're wasting your time, and I don't want to talk about this here.
Is Dr. Elliot here?
I'm sorry, surgery's closed and Dr. Elliot's out on calls.
Is there another doctor? Please, it's really important.
Is there a problem?
Jude!
This is my work. I can't just drop everything.
Look, is there someone else she could see?
That won't be necessary. Would you like to come through? I know how long you can keep Keen in custody, and I will talk to you when I'm finished here. Don't put me under pressure. It doesn't work.
I want to arrange a termination.
Okay. Why?
It's too complicated.
Well, it's a big decision. We need to make sure we make the right one.
I haven't got a choice. I can't tell my husband I'm pregnant, because he'll make me get tested. I know he will. And how is he to face the result?
Hang on. Tested for what?
Huntington's disease. Tim's aunt died of it. His dad might have it too and passed it on to Tim. But this isn't how they should find out.
He might have it.
They never took the test.
I see. So there's a 50% chance that Tim's father didn't inherit the gene, and there's another 50% chance that he didn't pass it on to Tim. So what does that make the odds for the baby?
I don't know. It would just be better for everybody if I had it terminated.
You really ought to talk this through with a genetic counsellor before you decide.
Well, I wanted to, but Dr. Elliot wouldn't let me go on my own. I tried to talk to Tim about it, but he just started acting all hurt like he always does. Why do I need to tell him if the baby might be negative and it'll all be okay?
You don't. You can have the test without telling your husband.
Can I?
Yeah, I think so. The important thing is to establish the facts before making a decision as big as this.
That's what I want to do.
Good. Then I'll refer you for genetic counselling, and as you're already pregnant, they'll make you a priority.
Thanks.
Oh, you're here.
Oh, why does everybody keep saying that? I'm trying to get through this stuff without being interrupted every 5 minutes.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm getting a headache.
I'm not surprised.
What?
Well, there's something going on, isn't there? Father Tom wouldn't tell me, but I think it might be about Father David.
Well, whatever is going on, I'm sure that's his affair.
I know he's a priest, but he's a man too. Well, a pretty fanciful one at that. But he must find it really hard sometimes.
I really wouldn't know.
Is he having some kind of crisis? I thought there was something wrong when he came in yesterday. He was all bottled up, holding himself together. But is he feeling stirrings?
Carolina, it's really none of your business.
Has Shelley Garrett been here? I've just seen her outside.
Yes. She said you had a problem about referring her for a Huntington's test.
All I was trying to do was persuade her to talk it over with her husband. She left before I could finish.
Well, she took your advice. She did try, and thought a termination would be a better option.
She could be right.
What?
Well, if she can't deal with the issues with her husband and father-in-law, how's she going to deal with a fetal diagnosis?
It's not the same thing. She was all set to end what could be a perfectly healthy pregnancy because you twisted her arm. I don't care who else is involved. It's her baby and she has a right to have it tested.
So you've referred her?
Of course.
And what happens if the test shows that Tim has the Huntington's gene? How do you think she's going to deal with that?
A hell of a lot better than having a termination that she didn't want, sacrificing what may be a perfectly healthy baby so that everyone else can live in ignorance.
Rubbish. It's your responsibility to take account of the bigger picture.
No, it's the bigger picture that confuses things. The only responsibility I have is to my patient, not to what's right or wrong. Now, could you go, please? I've got a call to make.
Well, that'll be me done. Time's up, Mr. Trent. Pleasure to meet you.
Trent. Jude. Yeah, I worked that out already. But I can't talk. I've got to sign him out right now.
Sorry about the rush. I've got things to do. I'd like to say it was a pleasure, but I'd be lying.
Hope we can do better next time.
No. You're going to have to find someone else to fit up for this rape. Because you've got absolutely nothing on me.
I've just checked. Both the husband and his father are patients here. What are you going to do if you have to treat them?
What do you mean?
If Shelley's baby tests positive, because if you don't tell them and they find out their GP has been withholding information, things really could get quite complicated.
Good job you're moving on, then. I know how you hate things getting messy.
I just want to make sure you know what you're doing.
No, you want me to agree with you.
Why not ask Mac?
Because I don't make my decisions by committee, Mark. Forget it. You had your chance with Shelley and you blew it.
Ask Mac what?
Nothing.
The Garrett family. Uh-huh. Clive's sister developed Huntington's 10, 12 years ago. Both he and his son Tim are patients here.
Yeah, I referred Clive for genetic counselling about 2 years ago. He decided to have himself tested.
Hello? Hang on. Listen, take her out for some lunch. River Brasserie. Yes?
Dad reckons you need a break.
Does he?
Yeah. Yeah, he says we should go out for some lunch. His treat.
No,
Yeah, why not?
I don't want to. I'm ill, remember.
Why did you say you wanted to move?
Felt like it. Lots of people do, it's no big deal.
I mean, we could never move too far from Dad. You know that.
Oh, yes. But he can swan off to France if he likes.
He's just saying that. Look, I know he winds you up sometimes.
It's not just him. It's you as well. You know, you can never talk about anything seriously.
Look, he hasn't always been like this. I mean, you don't know what he was like before. He was just like any other dad. He was busy, strict, he was always at work. And then I don't know, I guess he just realised what was really important.
Himself.
No.
Getting the most out of his life.
Yeah, well, why shouldn't he?
No reason, as long as it doesn't interfere with what we want to do.
Why are you being so selfish?
I'm just thinking about us for a change. We have choices, you know. We don't have to copy what he does.
Look, I'm sorry if he gets on your nerves, but he's my dad, and I understand him. We're in the same boat, after all.
Are you?
I'm going.
You don't know for definite. Not unless you take the test.
Look, I thought we went through all of this when we got married!
Guys, I thought you were going out.
Why can't we ever discuss this without you walking out?
Ah, hello. You look a bit young to be Clive, so I guess you must be Tim. Dr. Elliot.
He's been working flat out on these silly plans and hasn't been paying you enough attention.
Dr. Elliot's here.
Why? I feel much better. Tom thinks I'm just run down, that's all.
No, he's not come to see you.
No, I'm here to see Clive.
They do home deliveries now, you know. Better than going down to the surgery, surrounded by all those germs. Come on, then, I thought you two were going out.
Well, what is it, Dad? What's happened?
Nothing.
Dad.
I asked Mr. Garrett if he would see me. There's nothing wrong.
Yeah, we'll take ourselves off, don't worry. My fault for giving you this address. Sometimes I forget I don't live here. Come on through to the garden.
It's not just me. You let the victim down as well.
I didn't have a choice.
You know what he did to her. And you let him walk away.
No, you did. You have the power to detain him, not me.
God, I thought you understood how this worked. I thought you were part of my team.
Well, you thought wrong. I'm not there to work for you, and I'm not supposed to make things easier.
You've been watching too many movies, Jude. This isn't a game. There's no trail of clues for us to follow. This is real police work. And it's hard. It's tedious. It's frustrating. And sometimes we have to be creative to get results.
I don't care how you justify it. What you asked me to do was wrong and illegal. And I'm sorry, but I value my job more than that.
So that's it. It's not about morality at all. You're just scared you get caught.
I still could. I took some of Keen's blood yesterday.
What?
I was going to do what you wanted.
Where is it?
It's gone. I got rid of it. And no, not because I was scared. I already did the hard bit, lying to Keen.
Then why?
Because it's dishonest, it's arrogant, and it's unfair. What right do I have to circumvent the entire judicial system? Keen'd have to be superhuman not to leave some evidence somewhere, and we shouldn't have to lie to convict him.
But we both know he did it.
He has the right to be treated like any other patient. He trusted me yesterday. Because I'm a doctor, he thought I was safe. Now, I can't abuse that trust.
Fine. I hope that makes you feel better when you face the next victim.
Telling Tim and Shelley would be the worst thing for them.
And how do you think they feel now, living with this state of uncertainty, not being able to make proper plans, not knowing if they've got a future?
It makes them stronger. Have you seen them? How happy they are? They value what they've got, the here and now. They don't waste time competing with their pals over house prices and income brackets. Such a waste of time.
Maybe they worry about different things.
They have nothing to worry about. I see to that.
Seems to me that you and Tim and Shelley spend so much time caring for each other, you've lost touch with your own feelings.
What do you mean? You don't know anything about Shelley and Tim.
Maybe not.
Was it you that Shelley saw this morning?
Yes.
What did she say?
I can't tell you that.
Tim said she was run down. Is it more than that? Is she depressed?
You'll have to ask Shelley.
I went through that with my wife. I don't want Tim to have to go through that again.
I thought we'd be sorting this out together, you know, pooling what we know. I can understand that you're trying to be loyal to David, but I mean, you must see that it's not doing him any favours.
I don't know that I agree.
Well, surely you don't want him to leave.
No, of course not.
Right, then we've got to make sure he rises above this infatuation and redirects his energies into the priesthood.
It seems to me he's making a very difficult decision. So the last thing he needs is us bullying him out of it.
Nobody's talking about bullying. David is a young man and he's entitled to the benefit of our experience.
So we tell him to give up this person he loves, this woman who's made him so happy.
That's a matter for debate. Now, look, I'm going to ask you this, and I want you to tell me the truth.
Yes?
Is it Carolina? She's pretty, she's lively, devout. All right, I know that's a contradiction in terms.
No.
A little bit young, maybe, but she could be looking for a father figure.
David is about to make a huge decision. He's going to sacrifice his reputation, destroy his career, alter the course of his life. I wouldn't think it was Carolina.
I'm sorry, Dad. I can't just sit in there like there's nothing going on. If you've got it, I want to know. I want to be able to help you now, not wait until you're so bad that you won't be able to hide it.
Tim.
No, look, I know why you're doing this. It's just to give us as long as you can, but I'd rather have it straight. And that way we can just get on living with the life we've got rather than all this waiting. Dr. Elliot, please.
I haven't got it. I'm fine.
What do you mean?
I've taken the test. I don't have Huntington's.
Well, when did this happen?
A couple of years ago.
And you never said anything?
No. I probably should have done.
I don't understand. How come no one told me?
It was your father's test. The results wouldn't have been disclosed to anyone else.
How could you not tell me? Dad!
I didn't know what to do without it. Growing old, planning for retirement, it's Just not me.
That's pathetic.
I got tired of waiting. Each year that went by, it made it harder somehow. I wanted to be in control, not let it take me by surprise. I didn't expect the results to come back clear.
Wasn't that what you wanted? Weren't you happy? If you haven't got Huntington's disease, Tim can't have it either. You're both normal.
You know me, Shelley. I need to be needed.
Why are you telling us now?
I don't want things to change. And if Shelley leaves...
Did you tell him?
No.
Tell him what? Well, come on, Shell, don't you start.
I'm pregnant. I couldn't tell you. I didn't know what to do.
How long?
About 8 weeks. That's right, isn't it?
Yes, yes. Everything's progressing as it should be.
Are you pleased?
I don't know. Yes. Yes.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I don't know what to say.
I do. Clive, you're going to be a granddad.
Kate, I know you know who she is.
What good is this doing?
Because I have to speak to her. If she loves David, she'll let him go back and follow the path he chose when he made his vows.
Surely it's between the two of them.
No, it isn't. This is church business now, and you don't have a choice, Kate. It's your duty to tell me everything.